Storm Saturday morning in southeast Nebraska. We are starting to get a little bit of development out there right now. And then some patchy dense fog Saturday morning, especially out towards the west. That will try to move towards the east Saturday morning, and then a hot next week. If you have any plans for Father's Day, we could be in the 90s. That's right. Satellite radar right now is starting to show some scattered to isolated shower activity that's going to try to intensify in the next few hours. Here's a look at Stormcast as we go into tonight. About 11:30, we do start to see that become more isolated and scattered, and then a little bit of rainfall in Kansas, Nebraska border just near McCook. And then as we go into about 3 a.m. Saturday morning, that will try to make a little cluster of some thunderstorm activity, some clearing out towards the west though. 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, that's going to continue to move east, and then it will become a big old cluster of some rainfall, some thunder, and maybe even some lightning in there. That will move into southeast Nebraska about 7 a.m., 7:30, so you could be woken up by a little bit of thunder, maybe some lightning, and that will continue to move on towards the east as we go into about 10 a.m. So about 6:30 a.m. through about 10:30 a.m. we could be expecting some rainfall in southeast Nebraska with a few rumbles of thunder and some lightning. But other than that, we're going to have some mostly sunny skies and temperatures warming up into the upper 70s, maybe some lower 80s. Out towards the west, even some patchy fog. And then Sunday, we do have a small chance for some rain, which will make its way down from the Dakotas. How much rain are we talking? We are talking maybe 1/10 of an inch or more in some spots, depending on where you are under these thunderstorms tonight. Could get some more rain. Grand Island, maybe 1/2 an inch of rain. Lincoln, more than 1/4 of an inch. So about 1/10 of an inch or more if you are caught under one of those thunderstorms. And then we are talking some patchy fog, some patchy dense fog. As we go into the overnight hours into early Saturday morning, could see some parts out towards the west central Nebraska, less than a few miles of visibility, like Grand Island, less than 2 miles of visibility. It's going to try to move off towards the east. 8 a.m. could be waking up to low visibility in southeast Nebraska. So if you are traveling on I-80 tomorrow morning, just be aware of some dense fog. That will all be out by about 11 a.m. High temperatures today, upper 70s, no 80s out there today. Some 50s and some 60s out towards the west where that rain fell earlier today. ABC Seamless Cam, some calm roadways. Temperatures are still sort of warm, some lower 60s out towards the west. 68 here in Lincoln, 69 in Omaha, 68 in Nebraska City and Beatrice. And the dew point, it's out there, upper 50s, lower 60s. Once the temperature and the dew point are close together, that is what creates fog. Winds have been relatively calm all day, about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here's another look at satellite radar, just maybe an isolated shower trying to form, but off towards the west, that is going to continue to move towards the southeast tonight. So 60 degrees, mostly cloudy, and then some morning storms tomorrow, upper 50s, lower 60s. With that dew point being right around the temperature, upper 50s, lower 60s, creating some of that dense fog. And then we're going to be warming up 78 degrees after those storms roll on through, mostly sunny skies. Everyone mid to upper 70s, maybe some lower 80s off towards the southeast. And then Monday, we're going to be back into the lower 80s, and then that's just the start of a warm up. Wednesday could be at 91 degrees. And then the rain chances will return. And then if you have any Father's Day plans, looks like we could have a nice hot Father's Day with temperatures in the 90s.